The year is 2026. For centuries, shipping has relied on cheap, heavy fuel oil to power the global economy. But the age of dirty fuel is ending. The industry faces a monumental challenge. Find new ways to power ships, and fast. Pressure is mounting from regulators, customers, and the public. The core issue: pollution. Traditional marine fuels release sulfur oxides, nitrogen oxides, and most critically, carbon dioxide. If shipping were a country, it would be the sixth largest polluter in the world. The world is demanding change, and the industry can no longer sail under the radar. The International Maritime Organization, or IMO, has set ambitious targets: cut greenhouse gas emissions by at least 50% by 2050. This isn't a minor tweak, it's a revolution. Ship owners now face the risk of their assets becoming obsolete. The clock is ticking and the future is uncertain. What will be the fuel of the future? LNG, biofuels, hydrogen, ammonia, or something else? Ships last decades, so today's choices are high-stakes bets. The wrong move could mean financial disaster. This uncertainty is paralyzing the market and slowing new ship orders. Engine makers, port operators, and ship owners are all questioning their long-term strategies. The foundation of maritime logistics is shaking. The stakes have never been higher. The race for the future of marine fuel has begun. A new era brings a wave of alternative fuels vying to replace heavy fuel oil. The main contenders: LNG, biofuels, methanol, ammonia, hydrogen, and for short routes, battery electric ships. Each has unique promises and challenges. There's no clear winner. LNG is the most mature, offering cleaner emissions and flexibility with dual fuel engines. But it's still a fossil fuel, and methane slip is a major climate concern. Biofuels can be used in existing engines, making them attractive for quick carbon reductions. Yet, questions remain about their scalability and true sustainability. Hydrogen and ammonia are seen as long-term, zero-emission solutions. Both face high costs, limited infrastructure, and safety concerns. Battery electric ships are emerging for short-sea shipping but aren't viable for long-haul routes. The industry is betting on multiple fuels, hedging against an uncertain future. Technology, infrastructure, and regulation will decide which fuels win. The competition is fierce, and the outcome is far from certain. LNG's main advantage is its availability and proven technology. Dual-fuel engines offer flexibility and immediate reductions in air pollutants. But methane slip undermines its climate benefits, making LNG a controversial bridge fuel. Critics warn it could lock in emissions for decades. Biofuels, meanwhile, can be used in existing ships, enabling quick compliance with new regulations. Advanced biofuels from waste are promising, but global supply is limited. Scaling up could threaten food security and biodiversity. Quality and cost remain major hurdles. Biofuels are unlikely to be the sole solution, but they'll play a role in a broader fuel mix. The search for a scalable, sustainable marine fuel continues. Hydrogen offers a vision of zero-emission shipping. Its only byproduct is water. But most hydrogen today is made from fossil fuels. Green hydrogen is scarce and expensive. Storing hydrogen on board is technically challenging and space-consuming. Ammonia, easier to store and transport, is gaining attention as a hydrogen carrier and direct fuel. It burns without carbon but poses toxicity and safety risks. Developing safe, efficient ammonia engines is a top priority. For short routes, battery electric ships are already a reality. Batteries are improving but can't power large ocean-going vessels. The future may see a mixed hydrogen and ammonia for deep sea, batteries for short sea. Each technology faces steep hurdles, but the push for zero-carbon shipping is relentless. The industry is investing heavily in R&D to make these fuels viable. Choosing a new fuel is a complex economic gamble. LNG offers immediate air quality gains but requires costly engines and faces regulatory risks. Biofuels are flexible and can be used now, but are expensive and supply is uncertain. Hydrogen and ammonia promise true zero emissions, but the technology and infrastructure aren't ready. Safety and cost are major unknowns. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. The best fuel depends on ship type, route, and risk appetite. Some operators may choose batteries for short routes. Others may hedge with dual-fuel ships. Early adopters might bet on ammonia-ready vessels for a future green market. The industry is shifting from a single-fuel standard to a multi-fuel mosaic. Flexibility is now a key asset. Every choice carries risk and opportunity. The future of marine fuel is shaped by global and regional regulations. The IMO's targets are driving the shift, with rules like the EEXI and CII rating ships' efficiency and emissions. Ships with poor ratings must improve or risk penalties. The EU adds more complexity with carbon pricing and stricter fuel standards. Regional rules can be even tougher than global ones, creating a patchwork of requirements. Regulations directly impact fuel choices and investment decisions. A lack of unified global rules adds uncertainty, making ship owners cautious. The regulatory maze is as challenging as the technical one. Ship owners face a tough choice: invest now in new tech or wait for clarity. Betting big on ammonia or methanol ships could mean leadership and long-term compliance, but also high risk if those fuels don't take off. Waiting means lower costs and less risk, but could leave fleets outdated and uncompetitive. Most companies are hedging, ordering dual-fuel or fuel-ready ships for future flexibility. For example, an LNG ship that can be retrofitted for ammonia. This approach costs more but buys time and options. The risk of waiting is missing out as regulations tighten and customers demand greener shipping. The risk of betting big is being stuck with the wrong technology. There's no crystal ball, only strategic bets. The industry is searching for a middle ground. Adaptability is the new competitive edge. The future belongs to those who can pivot as the landscape shifts. By 2050, the marine fuel landscape will be unrecognizable. The era of a single dominant fuel is over. A multi-fuel world is emerging. Battery electric ferries, green ammonia, methanol, and advanced biofuels will power different segments. LNG may linger, but its future is uncertain. The transition depends on technology, infrastructure, and regulation. Massive investment and global cooperation are needed. Clear, ambitious rules will drive the shift. The next decade will decide the winners and losers. The journey to zero-carbon shipping is underway, slow, uncertain, but unstoppable. The great fuel transition will reshape the backbone of the global economy.